A tech giant discovers an incredibly useful open-source tool. Their engineers integrate it, testing goes perfectly, and they prepare to launch it inside their proprietary platform. Then, right before deployment, the project comes to an abrupt stop. Their legal team spotted a specific clause in the documentation. The engineers crossed a threshold where the software's free use terms no longer applied to their business model. Modern digital infrastructure presents a difficult trade-off. To gain community adoption and scale, you have to give your code away. But doing so often allows massive corporations to clone the software and profit from it without ever compensating the original creator. The dual-license commercial model solves this by splitting the product into two distinct pathways. The open route is for the community, while the gated commercial route is for enterprise. Hobbyists flow through the open route, increasing reach. But when enterprises use that free code to build proprietary products, they are redirected to a gate requiring a commercial agreement. This structure uses free distribution to build a commercial entry point. It ensures that the more the software is adopted by the community, the more likely enterprises are to encounter the paid path. Imagine a startup downloading a free code block and hosting it on their servers to power a new application. The situation changes when the company places that application behind a paywall. Selling access as a service triggers a specific legal mechanism. That mechanism is the AGPL license. It states that if you modify the software and run it over a network for others to use, you must make your entire modified source code available to the public for free. For a company built on private algorithms, publishing their source code undermines the foundation of their business. It effectively hands their internal blueprints to every competitor in the market. They cannot release their secrets, but they also cannot continue using the code for free. The only remaining option is to purchase a commercial license, which removes the requirement to go open source. The system succeeds by giving the corporation a choice. They can either follow the open source rules of the community or pay for a license that allows them to keep their proprietary code private. However, this legal engine requires one critical component to function: the Contributor License Agreement, or CLA. A creator can only sell a commercial license if they have undisputed ownership of the entire codebase. If community members contribute code but don't sign a CLA, they technically retain the rights to their specific additions. Over time, the software's copyright becomes fragmented across hundreds of different individuals. If the ownership is unclear, the creator loses the legal authority to sell a commercial version. The trap fails because the company no longer has a single, clear owner to pay. This risk extends to third-party dependencies as well. One unverified code snippet from another project can invalidate the legal firewall, making the entire commercial model unenforceable. This makes internal code audits and total intellectual property assignment just as important as the license itself. Without perfect records, the commercial gate cannot be defended. When every piece is in place, the dual license matrix functions as a complete ecosystem. Pricing tiers, based on the number of developers, users, or server instances, act as filters to capture revenue from different scales of business. This management extends beyond the code. It integrates with website terms and security modules designed to prevent unauthorized scrapers from using the data to train competing AI models. This ecosystem presents the industry with two paths. You either contribute your improvements back to the community project, or you pay the commercial toll to use the software privately. It demonstrates that providing free access can actually be a method of maintaining control, provided the underlying architecture is designed to capture enterprise value. This gives independent creators a way to defend their work against the largest platforms in the tech industry, ensuring they are compensated when their tools power massive commercial services. The dual license model allows developers to leverage open source adoption to build a multi-million-pound revenue stream.